Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's very special Backstreet Gents video. Today, this is a first. We've never done this before. It's our first year doing this, but we are having an awards day, night, whatever time of it's an awards day for us. So, we have a few different awards we're virtually handing out today. So, we're going to start off with possibly the most interesting one of them all, which is we're going to be recognizing you guys, right? A few of you that have contributed to our channel over the past year are going to become, what are they going to become? What do we call them? Stars.
Honorary members of
Members,
Backstreet Gents.
stars, legends, heroes, whatever you want to call yourselves. It's a big award. It's a big honor. And then we're going to be moving on to best and worst comments of the year. And then we're going to be finishing off by talking about our favorite singer, band, group of the year, which, by the way, we have not actually, we know ourselves who they are, but we haven't actually discussed it with each other. So it'd be interesting to see if we both think the same or if we think differently. So before we get started, Backstreet, Brett, anything you want to say? Any wishes to or comments to our fans?
No, I obviously want to wish everyone a happy new year, whether you're seeing this. I don't think it's going out before the new year, but hope you're having a good start to the new year. And as I said, we just put together just as sort of as a kind of thank you and a recognizing, everything that's been going on as the channel's increased, and we enjoy what we're doing, and glad some people are enjoying that as well. So it's just more of a sort of thank you. So you don't want to take offense or anything. It's just a bit of fun and just more of a thank you and recognizing everything that everyone's done.
Okay, well said. So let's begin. Right, so I'll just share the screen for everybody to see. Can you see the slideshow?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is it, guys. Welcome to the Backstreet Stars of the Year. Like I said, this is what we're starting with. So I'm going to go to the next page and we will see all of the stars of the year. And we'll give a little explanation for each star as well. Let's go. So the stars are, in no particular order, by the way.
Yep.
At If Loving Is Wrong, at Ephraim Palmer 3855, at Leonard Webb 8226, at GL for Life 252. So a huge congratulations to all four of our winners. So let's go through each one and to talk about what exactly they've contributed to our channel over the last year. So we'll start with If Loving Is Wrong, If Loving You Is Wrong. We believe his name is Stu. So Stu has contributed to our channel in how we describe it?
In many ways.
In many ways, in many different ways. So Stu is a regular, very regular commenter on our videos. Mainly Gabriel Enrique videos, but not only. He will appear on all sorts of videos. He'll get all sorts of debates going with other viewers and stuff. And not to mention the fact that he has donated to our channel on countless occasions. I've lost track how many donations he's made. So, all those things really help our channel. So we really appreciate Stu being such a prominent contributor to our channel. And of course, it was Stu that got us acquainted with Gabriel Enrique, who went on to be a big. Well, we reacted to him, or we still do react to him on our channel. So, Brett, is there anything you wanted to say regarding If Loving You Is Wrong?
No, I think you summed that all up very, very well. I think the only thing I would add in as well, so not only has he contributed donations to the channel, he's also gone out there and actually gone out to other people to remind them that they can contribute to our channel to guarantee their video gets requested as well. So a little shout out for Stu in doing that as well.
Yeah, really appreciate it. So congratulations, Stu. Next up, we have Ephraim Palmer 3855. So Ephraim was the very lucky winner of our Backstreet Gents t-shirt competition, which we sent out to him. And, you know, since then, he's been very active on our channel. Again, particularly with the Gabriel Enrique videos. He then started donating to our channel as well. Always leaves very nice comments on our videos. So he's been very involved in our channel over the past year as well. He seems to have a bit of a connection going on with Stu. He seems to kind of, what's the word? Combine well together with each other. You know, they support each other as well in their comments.
Bit of a bromance.
A bromance, yeah. Exactly. So we really appreciate, again, everything that Stu has brought to our, so not Stu, what Ephraim has brought to our channel this past year. And Brett, is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, again, I think you've summed up there. Brilliant. Always love seeing Ephraim's comments. I say, like Stu as well, you know, pops up mainly obviously on the Gabrielle ones, but yeah, always sorts of kind words. And yeah, enjoy seeing when his messages and comments pop up.
So congratulations, Ephraim. Moving on to our third star of the year at Leonard Webb 8226. So Leonard, as we understand, is also a big Gabriel Enrique fan. And the reason he is on this list of stars is mainly for his financial contributions, which have been unbelievable. Unbelievable. The amount of money that he's donated to our channel. And as a result of that, you know, I've bought myself a microphone, which is hopefully improving the sound quality of our channel, because that's what I said. I said, you know, if you donate to our channel, you're helping us to improve the quality of our channel. So very grateful for that. And his comments on the videos as well have been very productive, should we say. You know, he doesn't just request videos, he explains also why he's requesting them. Like, for example, he thought Gabrielle had a different sounding voice in one of them, I seem to remember. So he's not one of those that like comments loads and loads and loads, but his contribution, especially like I say financially, has been incredible. I couldn't believe it. We both couldn't believe it, with how much money he's donated, to be honest, financially. So Brett, anything you wanted to add about Leonard Webb?
Again, you've summed up absolutely perfectly. And again, thank you, Leonard, yeah, for all your support that you've had for the channel as well. I hope you're keeping well. And yeah, thank you again, Leonard, because it's great now to be able to hear Backstreet Lee a lot clearer in normal, high definition quality. So yeah, thanks for that.
Okay, and our final star is GL for Life 252. So unlike the other three, this person has never donated. This person is not a fan of Gabriel Enrique, we don't think. However,
we don't know, but
we don't. This person has been keeping our album review part of the channel active. So for those of you that don't know, usually once every 2 weeks we release an album review. We know these are not popular with the viewers. People don't really want to see, the vast majority of people aren't really interested in album reviews because it's just us talking. We're not reacting to anything. It's not as exciting. We get that, but I think we kind of just do it for ourselves. We quite like it, and we're always open to album review requests, and the truth is we get very, very few. But GL for Life is the sort of main contributor to our album reviews. I believe it's a he. He has requested some very interesting albums, particularly for Backstreet Brett, I think, should we say. Some of the 80s sounding stuff. Always leaving, nice comments on the videos, even if we don't like some of the albums that he's requested. We're quite honest. He doesn't say, oh, you're idiots, or for not liking it. He'll say, oh, okay, fair enough, and he'll request something else. So yeah, GL for Life 252 is very much a worthy member of this stars club. So Backstreet Brett, is there anything you'd like to say to GL for Life?
No, yeah, again, big thank you. Because again, as you said, alluded to there, I think our tastes have been quite, as in mine and GL for Life's tastes of things been quite similar. So I've enjoyed quite a few of the albums he suggested. A few of those songs I've taken, put onto playlists. So I'm very grateful for that when I'm out on walk with the dogs and stuff. Enjoying listening to some of those songs. And as you said, you sort of understand. No, we're not going to love everything that he suggests, but appreciate the opportunity and the fact, this channel originally started of us. We never used to do reactions. It was just album reviews. So the fact we're able to still keep that going for the minority who still want to listen to those, because we do get a bit of enjoyment from doing that as well. So yeah, and overall, thanks for keeping that side things going.
Okay, so moving on to the next part of the awards day. Going to be looking at the best and worst comments of the year, starting with my selection. So this is my good pick. To be honest, let me just say this. There have been a lot of really, really nice comments. So when I say it's the best, there's so many that are good. This is just one of the good ones. We just, can just put them all up. We'll be here all day. So Lee, Brett, I adore you guys. Love how you each break down your reactions to Gabrielle. Subscribed since your first introduction to him. I think it's time you see him singing in a duet. Could you please next react to Gabrielle? Okay, that's just quite general. Much appreciated from someone Norfolk born and bred, but now lives in central Scotland. So for me, what I like about this is the fact this person addresses us by our names, right? For a start, Lee, Brett, I adore you guys. It's lovely. It really is. Love how you each break down your reactions to Gabrielle. Fantastic. Thank you. And subscribe since your first introduction to him. So yeah, fantastic comment. I really love that one. Brett, is there anything you wanted to say about that?
No, yes, it's a lovely, lovely comment. And as you said, Dan, just to address, obviously, there are so many, and it's actually interesting because I don't always get a chance to always go through them and to go back and see some of them from there. So, as Lee said, it's not necessarily the best one. It's just, again, it's more of a sort of a little note to say thank you for all the sort of positive messages that come from. We do get to see them, and even if we don't see them at the time, when we get to the end of the year, we do make the effort to try and go through as many of those as we can. So, yeah, lovely and really intrigued. Yeah, because Norfolk to central Scotland is quite a bit of a distance as well. So, yeah, just be interesting to know what that's all about as well.
Have we done those reactions, by the way? Gabrielle and Jade Sellers singing Endless Love. I think that rings a bell, but we definitely haven't done Gabrielle and Gabriela Roja singing Atos 2. That we definitely haven't done.
No, definitely that one on there. I don't know about that one either, but maybe we need to add that to the long list there. Maybe 2024 is a chance to maybe get down to it eventually. Because again, we get so many, as you always mention, so many requests. It's impossible to get them all done.
Okay, moving on to my bad comment. This one only came in a few days ago, and it makes me so angry every time I read it. Let's go for it. I'll try to stay as calm.
So what better
as
way
possible.
to highlight it?
Right. It's such a rubbish comment. I'll show you it. Let's have a look. Right. This is on our recent video that we did of SB19. First of all, why is your title Boy Band Singing on a Bus? The group is called SB19. All your other videos refer to the artist by their name. The bus is Wish Bus. If you want to be on YouTube reacting to musical artists, please do your research. I am neither a fan or not a fan, but this is just utterly disgusting. Please be a decent human being and show some respect, seeing that you are earning money off of their hard work. Right. Where do I
Yeah,
begin with
Lee.
this? Right. So why is the title Boy Band Singing on a Bus? Because that is exactly what it is. They're a boy band. SB19 are a boy band, and they're singing on a bus. So there we go. That answers that question. All your other videos refer to the artist by their name. True, they do. Okay. I purposely made this one a little bit different when I was putting the title up. I thought, oh, why don't I, instead of just putting like SB19 reacting on the Wish Bus, I thought I'll make it a little bit more, I don't want to say the word clickbait, but more, what's the word? Like trying to get people's attention more. That was the reason why I did it, because it's our first time reacting to SB19. We didn't know really anything about them apart from they're from the Philippines. I think it's Philippines, isn't it? Yeah, didn't really know anything about them. We're well aware of the Wish Bus because we've done other reactions to the Wish Bus. I just wanted to kind of make the video a little bit, the title look a little bit different. And then
can I just add into that one as well, just before we carry on? Because on that note as well, I generally think for some of the other videos as well, generally on the first, if it's a new band we've done for the first time, it's never quite like, once we've known an artist quite well, it's generally we're reacting to, say, Gabrielle singing this song, because but sometimes going for the first one, because there's that unknown to it. There is that unknown sometimes with some of the titles as well. So we have done, I think, with a few other sort of first time listening to artists as well.
Well, yeah, that's why I did that. So it was our first time listening to them. Kind of, they're unknown to us. That's why I did it. But in the video description, I clearly put this is a SB19 on the Wish Bus in the USA. So I made it very, very clear in the video description. It's not like I'm just some stupid guy who's like, oh, it's just some random boy band singing on a bus. And the last part, show some respect and you're earning money off their hard work. We're not earning any money off of their hard work because the video is, what's the word? Unmonetized. We are not able to make any money from this video. In fact, we're making money for them because the adverts will be shown on that video, but all the money will go to the owner of the video and not to us. So we make absolutely £0, dollars, whatever from this particular video. So that's a load of nonsense. Utterly disgusting, really. Please be a decent human being. Right. Okay. Enough about that one. I need to go and calm down. And we're going to go over to Backstreet Brett's picks, starting with the good one. So I loved your reaction. Gabrielle really surprises us in his covers. He's a great singer. His power, voice control, and technique are amazing. Your comments and opinions are always relevant, and we are big fans of the channel and of you guys. Thanks again. So, Brett, why did you go for this one?
Yeah, it kind of sort of speaks for itself in the comments there. And as I said earlier, like I said, it's not necessarily the actual best for the best. This is, just a small token of, what we generally get to see from there. And it just feels nice that actually, because we make it very clear, well, Lee always makes it very clear, we've got no sort of musical background, we don't sing, we don't play an instrument, we just give our honest opinion on songs that we get told to ask to listen to. So it's nice actually, because the reason I've come back from it is to think that, if there's a particular artist I do like, I'm intrigued to know what other people like and think that. I know there'll be some people who won't like the same taste that I like, but I'm intrigued to know why they might like a particular song or what they like from it there. So it kind of just brings that back to the forefront, and actually there are people there that, just would like to know what we think on certain songs. So yeah, that's just makes it all relevant, I would say, hence the word in there as well.
And some shocking grammar from you there. Backstreet Brett's 'S. What's going on there, Backstreet Brett?
You did it on purpose to test people there, I guess. Yeah.
That's my bad. That
Did
was
it? And you got two colons after good as well.
oh yeah, yeah. You could tell I did this very quickly. Okay, great quality going on here at Backstreet Gents HQ. Right. Um, so let's have a look at his bad comments. Iris, Goo Goo Dolls by Chakra Khan, orchestra version, better than yours. Do apologize, and I mean it. So, Brett, what's this one all about?
Yeah, so let's say these aren't necessarily like bad in the same way as Lee's comments about there. I just want to sort this one, and I'm saying I had sleepless nights over it, but I'm still trying to work out what this all exactly means. Especially better than your version, like, as if like we're taking ownership of the Google Dolls original. I would love to take ownership of that. Get all the royalties of that being. It's a great song. It's just funny saying they're better than yours. And I'm not sure what we've done to deserve that sort of credit for that. And then sort of the apologize and meaning it. So whether they apologize for saying that the Chekhov's version is better, or but it just has a lot of sort of unanswered questions to that. And I do again understand, English may not be this person's first language. I do get that, so I'm not having to go at the sort of. As you say, I'm not one to talk on those side of things, and it might be a case. It may be written in a different language, then put through like Google Translate, for example, and that's how it's come back out as. So I'm not going on. I just like to know what it all means.
Okay, yeah, I don't really get it either. And the second comment here: average song, average British drunkers. What's all that? Why have you gone for this one?
Again, it has so many sort of unanswered questions there. Are they? Because I think this was a song where we listened to that I think it was more Yuli have found it as an average song.
What
So
song
whether
was it?
this was what's his name? I've written it down here so I didn't lose track. It was a Spanish one. It was Nino Bravo,
Oh
the
yeah,
one where he was singing in Palma de Mallorca, which I
yeah.
feel very proud. It's probably why I want to put in there so I can show off my knowledge. I recognised that then that was correct. But the second part was actually in Ibiza, which I know you have been to. So I'm surprised you didn't recognise that in the second part of the of the video.
Right.
That's why you're an average. That's why, yeah, you need to be better at what you're doing there. No, but yeah, and I don't know if it was meant to say drinkers instead of drunkers, maybe.
No, I think it's
And
supposed to be like drunkards. Isn't that the right word? Drunkards, like drunk people who are
well, yeah,
alcoholics, like drunk
yeah.
people.
And I'm trying to work out, the average British has probably quite a high average drunkenness to it. So how high we're on there? Because actually, neither of us are big drinkers at all, really. So again, that person needs to really do their research on that one there. So, like I said, they're not necessarily nasty ones. They're looking for what does it all mean? And I think that there are a few others like that as well. But yeah, that's what I've put in for my ones.
Okay. Well, that concludes this part of the awards ceremony. So we now have one part left, which is where we're going to talk about our favorite singer or band of the year. So, as I said in the introduction, we haven't actually discussed this together. So we're going to just sort of hold it up, right, in a second. Our who we think deserves to win. So, Brett, have you got yours ready?
I do, yeah. And I should just add, this is personal preferences. So this is purely what I would feel and what Lee will feel as well. So again, we're not saying they are the best of it. It's just, again, this is really as a personal preference kind of thing. And also, we hadn't really actually discussed, our parameters on what we're really basing this on. But maybe we can just sort of discuss a bit of that maybe once we reveal our choices.
Okay, so after three, should we put our choices up and show it to the
Yeah.
screen? Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, interesting. So Glennis Grace for you and Gabrielle Enrique for me. Okay, so I'm very intrigued. Glennis Grace. Wasn't expecting that from you.
Neither was I, to be honest. When we originally came up with this idea, I generally thought, oh, there's only going to be one winner, surely. It's got to be Gabrielle. Um, and he was very close there. But after I was, looking back and stuff, and we actually first got introduced to Glennis right at the start of January. So literally for this whole year, that's when we first got introduced to Glennis. And as I made it clear, I am a fan of a female singer. I'm especially a bit of love now for the Dutch side of things as well. And the difference maybe for me for Glennis over Gabrielle, which we'll talk about, there've actually been songs of Glennis I've actually taken copies of that and put them onto playlists and stuff and kept listening to her throughout. And I remember going back listening to her cover of Always, of Bon Jovi's Always.
Oh, it's a good
Fantastic.
one, yeah.
Her Whitney stuff is amazing. The fact she's done her own stuff as well that I've listened to have been good. She's sung in Dutch. Being on America's Got Talent, I've listened to some of her performances on that. And I feel really disappointed that she didn't win. She got to the final, but didn't win that overall. And like I say, it would be something like I don't really do concerts, but I would be happily paid to go and see her perform. I was never a massive Whitney Houston fan, but I do get the hype with Whitney, and even though I wouldn't want to go necessarily to just hear her sing Whitney songs, I would pay to go and see her sing Whitney songs. She's that sort of good and what she sort of does there. So yeah, and it's definitely not to say anything against sort of Gabrielle. So we'll talk about him when we hear from you, Lee. But that's why overall I've sort of gone for Glennis. Overall, I said just be able to listen to a lot of her stuff away from the screens and the catch ups that we're doing.
Okay, makes sense. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer, I think, to go for Gabrielle. It's not that I think Gabrielle's a better singer than Glennis Grace. It's just more to do with our channel. So I think I haven't counted, but I should imagine we've reacted to Gabrielle more than anybody else on our channel this year. I'm pretty sure of that by a long way. So yeah, so many Gabrielle reactions we've done. They don't generally generate like huge amounts of views, but you do tend to get some very loyal people that regularly contribute, as we've talked about earlier, like the likes of Stu, Efrain, Leonard, and others as well. And obviously we've had a lot of people, or some people have been donating to our channel because of we've been reacting to Gabrielle. So I just think all of those things combined, before we even talk about his singing ability, just that alone just already makes him a clear winner for me, in my view. And obviously we enjoy reacting to him as well. He's got a very unique singing style. Love the whistles. And sometimes we've been reacting to him and then people requesting us to do more and more reactions, and we sometimes say to each other, like, why do people want us to keep reacting to Gabrielle? Like, what else can we say? But people want it. The viewers want it. I don't know. They like our reactions to Gabrielle. So for me, yeah, he's a standout winner for me. What, something you wanted to add?
Yeah, no, listen, I totally, and this, like I said, I literally thought I was going to be saying the same speech as you did, writing Gabrielle on the board. But I say it wasn't until I realised, like Glennis, I generally thought Glennis we'd done earlier, to be honest. And then when I realised she was in for this year, and then I said, in fact, listen to her personally, gave us sort of the time note there. But yeah, agree with everything that you say with Gabrielle. And I think the nice thing with Gabrielle as well is that I feel like we've come to that part where it's obviously where it was sort of almost like a nobody, really. Only very few people knew it. And then obviously he got his big break on the talent show. And obviously we've seen his sort of rise from there. And even more recently, we've reacted to some of his more grander performances, like on a stage and with orchestras and the bands but it's also the videos of him, as I said before, like just singing in his car or just singing in a microphone in his room, just really enjoyable. And he made a point about like, why do people keep wanted to see us to react to them there. And I agree with you, and I always figure that. But there's been a lot of times we've watched one of his videos, and it has still there's been something that's sort of taken us by surprise. He's always thrown something extra in, or does something a little bit different. And even I've said it from tons of videos, I've gone, right, I know exactly where this is going, what's going to happen, and he'll throw a curveball in, and it would surprise us. So to be able to do that as well, where he has got a particular style, he is singing particular. We have done a range of different songs, but it was generally an overall theme of most of the songs that he generally does. But he still performs them unbelievably well. So yeah, I would definitely agree as Gabrielle being up there, if not the overall winner as well of the award.
So you agree that Gabrielle's the overall winner?
I'm happy to, if we do need to put an overall winner to that, if you want to, yeah, I absolutely would agree there. But I'm glad we can give Glennis some of those there. There was a couple of other bands just worth mentioning from this year as well. Like just recently, Morizzetti, that we've just recently started doing. I feel like she was maybe the start of the year. She could definitely be up there for sure. So I'm looking forward to hopefully hearing a bit of her for this year. And then also The Warning, the Mexican rock band.
Yeah.
Also, we only discovered them this year. Really high praise for them because, again, generally not our genre of music, but I feel like we've enjoyed listening to it. And we've actually done an album review of theirs as well, and had a nice mix of sort of their ballad stuff and their rock stuff, which wasn't too rock. So, yeah, good mention. And I've got a couple of their stuff on playlists as well. So, yeah, just some notable mentions to them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think well said. So I think that's pretty much it from us. We actually only have 4 minutes left on this Zoom call anyway. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed our content this year. We hope you will stay with us for next year, 2024. If you have any suggestions for our channel, please let us know in the comment section below. If you want to make a request and get it, always have to fit this in, of course. If you want to make a request and have it guaranteed and prioritized, then the only way to do that is to donate to our channel, either through coffee.com or directly via YouTube. And I think that's pretty much it from us. So we wish you a healthy and happy 2024 and look forward to receiving your comments next year. Anything that you wanted to finish off with, Brett, before we finish?
No, happy New Year all, and yeah, look forward to all the requests and comments that are going to come through.
Okay, guys, goodbye.